Hello guys, welcome back on my channel. My name is Daniel. On this channel we trade mostly stocks and Bitcoin, day trade slash swing trade. And yesterday we have seen quite the juicy move on Bitcoin. So in this video I'm going to tell you what my next trading ideas are, which levels are important for me. So get yourself a cup of coffee. I got myself a cup of tea where I put coffee in, and let's get started. So I am here on the 1 hour time frame. This is the chart we are looking at right now. We had this crazy big fast move to the upside, took out these highs here into this SR level, and from there yesterday we saw a massive drop to the downside. In the end we just built another high low here, high low, high low, high low, and yesterday around 2 or 3 o'clock where the US market opens, we have seen a very big move to the upside. Right now we are having another lower high and lower high, because we have taken out all of these liquidity zones here, but this high here is not taken out yet. So let's take a look at the higher time frame technical levels. So first we had this 618 to 66 level from this low to the top. If I extend this to the right, we can see we did not even hit the 618 yet. The 382 was here on the first touch, then we built a range here, lost it, backtested it even as resistance, but yesterday we seemed to reclaim this back as support again. So, and if I plot the 0.5 here, we can see that basically the 0.5 here was the level holding us as support. Also, we took all of these lows here out. You can see if I mark this one, this was very closely taken out on a swing failure pattern. But this higher low here is also still intact. Furthermore, we can pull this fixed range from the start of this big range to where we are right now, and here we can see the levels are very nicely respected. The value area low here held, was lost, reclaimed, then to the value area high, we ranged above, had a failed auction pattern, lost it, backtested value area high to the dollar as resistance, dumped back to the point of control, where we in the end front run the 618, but held the point of control very nicely, formed a higher low, back to the value area high, back down to the point of control. Didn't really touch it here, but it was okay because we needed to make a higher low. That was very important. And from there on out, we then shot to the upside again, where we are finding ourselves right now above the value area high. And yeah, not just a little bit above the value area high, but yeah, we have quite a distance here. So that's good. And if we take a look at the Fibonacci retracement tool from the top to the bottom here, we can see that we also overshot the 618 and 66 fib, but instead reached the 786 and even very closely to the 886. So this is a huge resistance level, but it is very bullish to see that we are currently above the 66 and even backtested this here as support. And as long as this here is holding as support, I'm staying bullish. We are currently here in a narrow sideways range. The value area high is up at the top, acting as resistance. The value area low is down here as support. Also, I can pull the 618 from this low to this high. We can see that the CC or 618. Just for your understanding, guys, I was a year ago in Chart Champions or CC, and that's why I very often call this CC, because I basically learned from Daniel and his team, and I'm very proud to be an ex-member because I learned really a lot from them, and so I will keep calling this CC in the future. Others call it Golden Pocket, but I will keep calling this 618 or CC. Another very interesting thing I wanna show you is that we basically Yeah, we had a lot of SR levels here in this range. So first we had this high here. It acted very nicely as support and resistance. We can see it here, support, 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 lost, resistance, and right now backtesting as support. This is also this high right here. And yeah, this is currently holding us as support. And as long as this holds, we are looking very, very bullish here. Other than that, if I pull another fixed range pull, not from the start of this big range here, but instead only this range here from the 12th of September to now, we can also see that value area low and value area high and point of control have been respected very nicely. Point of control not so, but still okay. The value area high here held as support while we were building these higher lows here. That's why I was still very, very bullish in this time. Then we had a very quick pump to the upside to the value area high, dump back straight down to the value area low, and then reclaim the point of control. Have not made a retest yet, so maybe they will come, maybe not, but this would be quite a drop from here. And right now we are holding the value area high here perfectly as support. So then we can start basically marking our boxes here. This is a resistance box, so let's make this red. And this is a support box, so let's make this green. Also, we cannot only pull the Fib retracement tool from the top to this bottom here, but also from the bottom, from this bottom here to this top. And when we plot the 382 and 618, we can see that we have another support zone down there, and that we can alright, I will keep it like this. So then we have pulled this Fib retracement not from the overall low, but from the last major low that we had here. If we zoom out here, I wanna also show you the reason why I think this range here and how it breaks is extremely relevant for the future of the Bitcoin price, because we had this range here in the middle where I will mark the low and the high of it. And this was, in my opinion, very important. We had this old high here, which acted as support right there when we had basically a long fake out below this low, then reclaimed it back, pushed to the top, have built another range here, made a fake out, have come back down, ranged, and then we have seen this major drop below this low and here this key level also. And if we take a look at our current range here, we can see that this line here basically was resistance during all the time here, resistance, quick fake out because of the grayscale news, then back down, resistance, another fake out above, have come back down, and then we had here basically this consolidation around this key level here, which acted first as support, lost resistance, and then we slowly but surely were able to reclaim this level here, and now we have seen this push to the upside. So why do I think this range here is very important? Well, because if we can now hold these lows here and also hold this key level and not come back down below it again, then we have the potential to see another rotation back to the top of this big range. And from there, we could either see a retracement back down, or just to here and then break out, or even reclaim this back as support and then pump out from there. So these levels here are very important for me. And I think that this overall is a very huge range, and once we break out of it, either to the downside or here to the upside, this will give us an indication of the prices that will come in the future. Also, there's the potential that we don't come all the way back up here, but maybe just to this point of control, or we can also pull a fib from this top to this low. All right, yeah, the 382 basically exactly on this key level, and there above we have the CC, and even higher the 786 and 886 resistance levels. And so it could be that basically this rise we are seeing here right now, either this could end in another lower high, because we are still in this range here, and if this fake out here, and if this pump here is another fake out, and we will have another lower high here and come back down below this level, well, then it looks very, very scary, because in this case I would definitely target at least this low here, if not even see prices down at around 20k. That will be then a next that will be then my next very, very big short trade that I'm going to take, definitely. If this is not going to play out, and we either have a range here and break up to the upside, so we are not seeing another lower high here, then we have the potential to come into this CC or into this 786 and this point of control of this upper range here, and from there we could still have a juicy rejection and then head back down lower, but this is still very far in the future, and I'm not able to tell you if this is going to happen or not, simply. So let's have these scenarios in mind, but it doesn't make sense to speculate pretty much about it right now. Also, I want to tell you that I have created my own Discord community called Heat Trading. My name is here, Daniel. And this group is very fresh, only 5 people in it for now. And here I'm constantly updating my group about Bitcoin TA, here some stocks analysis that I did, and here's just a general chat. And a few days ago I posted this chart right here, where I saw a pump coming from a higher low into the point of control area, or first a fake out below this low and then another big pump to the upside. So both scenarios bullish, and after that we have seen from this higher low a pump to the upside, then came back down, formed another higher low, so we did not take out these lows here. Instead we formed another higher low, and from there on out I was telling here we basically have those both scenarios still in play even after we have seen the big rejection today. So I still thought that we are going to see higher. I'm not shorting yet, even after this big drop where probably a lot of people got really bearish and thought that we are gonna dump now, but I saw that probably it's gonna go higher again, and so I'm going to keep my longs open. And this is what happened. We had another big push to the upside above this old high here, and we made some gains. So yeah, if you want to join this group, link is in the description. Also, if you want to, you can follow me here on my Instagram. In my free time I trade, I make some beats. Yeah, you can see my setup. If you'd like, you can follow me here. And thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this video. Please tell me in the comments if the past week was very difficult for you to trade, or if you had fun like me trading this very volatile environment. And thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.